Welcome into Life with Paulette. Today we are going to be talking in regards to our natural hair. Give me a second. I'm going to wait for a few of you guys to come in. And in the meantime, the title for this video is Why Your Natural Hair Growing and How to Fix It Real Fast. Okay, y'all know we're going to talk about it because it is something that basically my channel used to talk about at the beginning. And let me connect all my little gadgets here because I know how it is when the AC is running, when Paulette is trying to drive and multitask and do a little bit of everything. So with that being said, give me 1 second. Let me update, connect. Can you guys hear me now? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me. It's in my AirPods. It's connected, so we should be good to go. I'm not going to be touching too much stuff because last time, actually, I'm going to recharge, re-put in. Hello, Brother Goyo. Brother Goyo, today we're going to talk about natural hair. I know I just keep in my little puff, but I work out, so after working out and all that extra sweat, you guys know that one thing we got to do is take care of our hair. And I think we should talk about that topic today since yesterday, I'm working on giving you guys a little bit of way back then, and we're getting ourselves acclimated and we're resetting the channel back together. And today I want to talk about, even though it's Tuesday, I know we talk about reset, but we're resetting our hair. Okay, so we're going to talk about natural hair struggles and why your natural hair is not growing, and I'm going to give you guys a few tips on how to fix it because the struggle is real. Okay, growing natural hair is definitely a journey, and sometimes it feels like your hair stays the exact same length for so long, no matter what it is that you do to it. But most growth struggles don't come from your hair not growing. I guess you didn't know that, right? They come from hidden habits. We all have that little nice little bad habit that we used to do way back then when laziness kicks in. So that habit is what's causing the breakage of your hair. And it's causing it to break more faster than it's growing. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to give you guys 5 to 6 little tips on the things that you guys can do. Brother Goya said, when I get my hair cut, I want it to grow slowly as possible. Well, this conversation will probably be for the ladies, not for the guys, because I know every lady want to have, especially those 4C ladies out here that has that nice little, Jesus grass. You guys, let me tell you something. Y'all want your hair to grow because I'm tired of my hair being at a certain length. My 4C hair, guys, giving you guys a little bit of background in regards to my natural hair. Basically, it's definitely been at a level for so long. And even though I've done nearly probably over 10 big chops, every time I start and say, I'm going to start again, I'm going to do it right this time, I'm going to do it right this time, I either end up having somebody else jump into the mix and decide they want to help me fix my hair. When laziness kicks in. Now, all my girls out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. I call it the lazy hairitis, okay? That's when you don't want to do nothing with the hair. You just keep it all tied up. You just hide it away because that's the easiest way out. And that's what you do with your hair for the longest. And that's damaging, guys, because you are not taking care of your hair. So I'm going to give you guys the tips for all of you guys that feel like you are at stop city. You're not moving from where you're at. You're not even at a yield sign at this point. Your hair just decide that it's not moving nowhere. And I'm going to let you guys know why. Okay, it's because of your split ends. Did you know that we have split ends? Do you know that following the truth, you're not able to cut your hair? So I'm going to give you guys the secret on how you all can recover those ends, because that is what's causing your hair growth. It's not that your hair ain't growing, because your hair grows from the scalp. Okay, it's not that it's not growing, it's because your ends, you have a bunch of split ends, and in your eyes they ain't going nowhere. But I'm gonna let you all know how to prevent that from happening. Okay, number one, Number one cause is that the ends are the problem, not the scalp. So if your ends is a problem, not the scalp, what it is you're going to do. Remember that your hair is growing, but breakage at the ends is what's concealing, is canceling out the progress. Okay, so your hair can't progress, because imagine you pouring water into a bucket with a bunch of holes. You ain't gonna catch anything. That's just like your hair. You're putting a whole lot of stuff on, and y'all know what I'm talking about, a bunch of oils and a bunch of grease and shea butter, and you all trying to figure it out, guys, and you're not able to figure it out. You're like, my hair ain't growing. I've been natural for 20 years. Some of y'all been natural for 30 years, 40 years, probably 50 years. Y'all been naturals. I've been natural since 2004, and I'm going to tell you guys that your split ends is what's canceling out the growth within your hair. Okay, so basically you may say, well, what is split ends? It's when you have your split ends, dryness, the friction makes the length disappear. Have you all tried your hair? Pull your hair out now. No, you all can't. I'm driving, so I can't show you right now how to do it. But look at your ends. When you do your little 2-strand twist, at the end of your hair, do not coil up. Once you finish, add on all the moisture and oil that needs to be had in that routine. Then you need to figure out the ends is your problem. They're supposed to coil up. When water hits it with some nice conditioning, your hair needs, it automatically will coil in. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm getting on the highway right now, and I could tell you it's not easy. Nobody want to get you over. Paulette got to drive like she's driving in New York. I'm telling you, you just got to take it. I just took it, and now I'm safe again. Let me go back to this thing. So number one prevention when for your hair struggling right now into growth is because you basically want to blame it on the ends are not the problem, and it's the problem, not the scalp. Okay, so with that being said, you should be able to take your hair down. You should be able to see the ends. Rub your hair through, and you'll feel the brittleness. If you're feeling dryness and brittleness within your little friction, sometimes you fix your hair up, and I did hit the gas, I hit that gas. I was like, I'm telling you, in Hawaii it's just as crazy driving. If you drive in New York, if you drive in California, you just gotta take it. You gotta know how to take it. You gotta know how to drive, guys. If you're gonna pull into a lane from a yield sign, you better make sure you're taking off. Okay, you better take off, because if you don't take off, then you can't drive. I can't stand people that pull off in front of me and slow down, and the traffic is just going real slow. So getting back to the hair thing, it's not the scalp is the problem, it's the ends your problem. Your hair is growing 1/2 inch a month. Your hair is growing. You can't retain your hair because you don't have a routine to retain that hair. So that hair retention will never give you length. What you're just getting is a bunch of shedding probably. Your hair is just falling out because you're not adding the right product within it. Hold on, I gotta check my headphones. In these Apple headphones I gotta take out and put in. Can you guys hear all the extra driving noise? I don't know, I thought I had blocked it out, but I guess not. Let me know if you guys are hearing me correctly without all the extra background noise. Give me 1 second, I need to put in here, I'm gonna plug in. Okay, there it is. Can you hear me now? Just let me know. Goyo, can you hear me? I guess you all can hear me pretty good. So number one is, I just want to let you all know one of the reasons that your hair is not growing. It's not your ends. Your ends are the problem, not the scalp. That's number one. So you got to check your ends to make sure how brittle, how crispy they are. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. Listen, my 4C sisters in the house, y'all know I'm talking about that little crispy ends that y'all be having there. You know that when you try to put it in one and it wouldn't even glue down correctly, you got to get the gel to slap it in there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Your hair is damaged because it has a bunch of split end. And what split end does, split end is like a virus that will start eating itself away and then popping off your hair. Have you all tried finger detangling compared to comb detangling your hair? That's the secret right there. because most people like to be aggressive with their hair, especially the 4C people. I want y'all to know your hair is just as gentle as your eyes. You got to take care of it, and you got to know how to take care of it by using the right product and creating yourself a routine. If y'all know me, you know I love me a routine. I always talk about finding a routine that works best for you when it comes to your skincare and your hair. But today we are only talking about your hair. So number one thing I want you to take a look at right now that you're watching me, just grab the end, probably pull out one piece of your hair, and when you pull that piece out, you look at the end, and if it's brittle, if you're feeling it a little crispy, if it feels dry, that's one of the problems. Number two, it could be that your scalp may be clogged up. And you may say, well, what are you talking about? Your scalp can get clogged up. Yes, there's a bunch of little pores up in your scalp as well that basically you need to be treating in order for that fresh growth to come out, and it's not damaged growth either. It's coming out strong, okay? So heavy products like gel, oils, can cause build up within your hair that can block the follicles and slow down the growth process as well. That's number two, guys. You all may take these things for granted, but I'm just letting you all know that a clean scalp can stimulate the scalp for hair growth. Don't worry about it. I'm going to give you guys some products that you all can use. Like for me, when I want to cleanse my scalp, I use apple cider vinegar. You get half and a half. Half apple cider vinegar and half water. Shake that bad boy up. Before you go into wash your hair or shampoo your hair, you rinse your hair out with apple cider vinegar, let it sit for a little bit, and you guys can see all the buildup start falling out. That's just one little tip I'm going to give you guys in order to clean out your hair. There's other remedies. If you all want to spend on expensive products, you can, but I want to advise you guys to go into your kitchen and pull out some apple cider vinegar, the mother in it, okay? Don't be putting no normal vinegar on your hair. It has apple cider vinegar with the mother. That's the type of skull treatment, and it's natural. It's not going to damage. It's either sensitive skin up to tough skulls as well that can use that product. And basically, guys, I would suggest you guys to try cleaning out your scalp probably once a week. And if you have a lot of buildup because you decided you wanted to go all out on all the oils that there are out there, and you really have some buildup, you may need to do it twice a week or every other day. Just cleanse it out until you're gonna know, because you could feel the freshness within your scalp. But that will clean out those follicles and make way for new growth. The other thing that could cause your hair not to grow is that you're not moisturizing your hair correctly. Sometimes we're not doing things correctly, not because we don't want to, it's just that you don't know any better, okay? So number three will be, make sure that you're moisturizing your hair correctly, because that can cause your hair growth to stunt, or to stay stuck, or to stay at pause or at the stop sign where you ain't going nowhere. You just hitting the gas and you in park, okay? So make sure that you guys are moisturizing your hair correctly. How do I moisturize my hair? I like to moisturize my hair every other day. Why? I have 4C hair. First of all, you may ask, and I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to use. Stay tuned for the ending, because I'm going to give you guys what products that I use and what products do I recommend to you guys to use as well for certain things. So like moisturizing, you all already know what I use for my moisturizing, and I'll let you all know that is the aloe vera juice, and I do half and a half as well. You can use that on a daily basis, but not everybody like to wet their hair on a daily basis. So if aloe vera juice for you is basically a little bit too much because you don't want to saturate your hair, you don't have to saturate it either. You just got to spritz it, especially the ends. Get your ends right when you spritz it, and that can help your hair grow as well, and to clean out and clear out room for more growth and retention as well. Number 4 tip that I want to say, oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys heard about, like, you know, the WLA, called the water plus a leave-in conditioner, and then you add the oil. It's like a lock treatment. That is also something that you can also use if you're having brittle ends. You can use that method to help prevent any extra damage, and it will help repair doing the lock method as well. That helps with moisturizer. Some folks like myself, I do the K-Mix, and the K-Mix is a mixture of all kitchen product, like your conditioner, your aloe vera juice, jojoba oil, and black Jamaican castor oil. That's the 4 product that I use every other day in order to help my hair retention and growth, and to eliminate the brittleness, because a 4C hair tends to get brittle from the ends. Our hair start eating up from the ends more faster than any other hair. Okay, the breakage is real when it comes to a 4C. So I highly recommend you guys to make sure that if you don't have a routine when it comes to your hair, especially when it comes to doing the lock routine, which the liquids, the oils, you know, and basically that moisturizer. If you don't have the water, oil, and moisturizer routine, I suggest you guys go and you get one. Number 4, that can be causing you guys to struggle with your hair growth will be your lacking of protein or using too much as well. See, that's the key. I don't know. Well, I used to have other videos when I was in falsehood and all that stuff, you know, and, you know, I took all them down because I felt like, you know, I either had my nails painted at that time. I just had probably a wig on, or back then how I used to, you know, have my nice little Stellas, you know, with my little false hair first. I would wear a wig for my, I used to call it protective style, but I felt that did more damages to my edges than protected. Okay, so for me at that point in time, I would do I was lacking protein, because mind you, when you using extra coverage over your hair, you're like, I'm just gonna put on the blonde wig, or I'm gonna put on the other wig and to cover it up, and your hair could be under there for like weeks without getting moisturized, without getting detangled, without getting any massage of love, any oils in it, because you're so busy trying to look cute for everybody else except take care of your hair. Okay, so for me, I was lacking protein. Now, if you guys been on my channel from when I started in 2013, you all would know that I was all into making my own conditioner and moisturizer, and the K-Mix is what I've been using for the longest, and that good old mayo. And if your hair is real brittle and crispy, dry, meaning like the desert, you may want to add an extra egg in there. Now, I do not use my protein deep conditioning every week, guys. I prefer to use in between. So 1 week I can have a mayo treatment, the next week I can have a hot oil treatment, the following week I can have a cream based treatment. Y'all know the little packages. Just when laziness kick in, you may just want to grab a little package from somewhere and add it to your hair. Make sure that it's water based, guys. I was talking yesterday, and I want to make sure that my natural hair friends know alcohol-based products do not work on our hair. I repeat, it do not work on our hair. Have you ever felt that you tried a product that everybody else thought it was the best product next to sliced bread, and you tried it in your natural hair, and all of a sudden it's like it felt like somebody put cement up in there because it had alcohol? So if you're Caucasian, alcohol loves your hair. If you are brown like myself, alcohol don't work for my hair. I need water based, meaning the first product that you see on the ingredient, it says aqua. That's what we need. And if you learn that secret, you won't have any more issue buying the wrong product that brittles up your hair and you just felt like, oh my gosh, it's so stiff and tough and crispy. It's because you put in the wrong products in. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes less is more, okay? So you may be lacking some protein or you're using too much protein. Okay, some people does egg treatment, yogurt mixtures, the other mixtures. I like to use mayo once a month because every week I try a different routine. So my hair don't get so used to just one way. Okay? It's like it's nothing wrong with switching up when it comes to your hair, but you gotta know what your hair like. Your hair is live. That knows what it wants. It's gonna tell you, I don't like that. Or I like that, or I don't like this way, I like the other way. Your hair is going to tell it to you. So know thy hair, okay? Just like how you got to know yourself, know thyself, know thy hair, know what it loves, know what it don't love, and when it's going to start rebelling to you. Number 5, sometimes they always tell us protective styles. Now remember, I told you guys my protective styles that I used to use back then. I love wig. I will wear me a wig in the summer, in the winter, in the rain, in the snow. It didn't matter to me because I had different ones. I had the curly one, she was Stella. I had the blonde one, she was Olivia. I had Sky. I had a gray one that I used to call her, what was her name again? You remember that Marble, what Halle Berry was? I can't remember her name. Stormy. Oh yeah, I forgot. See how happen when you change up your life, you just be forgetting all the crazy stuff you did. I had Stormy. Stormy was my gray wig. I had a nice gray wig with a little dab of dark gray and light gray, and it had a nice little cut. Oh yeah, she had all kind of them. I had them all in. Sometime I will go out there and then they'll say put braids in to protective style, which was a lie as well, because what the braid did was it would yank on my hair, and then I had sensitive, y'all know me, these little patches of edges that I have. It's like when edges was passing by, that say skip Paulette, skip her please. I didn't get any much edges. I always had very thin edges, and for me, I didn't help myself because I continuously kept putting on wrong styles and like the braids, and then most of the ladies that was doing my styles didn't know how to put the braids in, and when I know they yanking out all my hair falling out, it was horrible, guys. But back then we were in style. I liked it because I felt like I was doing something. I felt like we were all on it, and I felt cute. However though, I'm gonna do this drop, guys. Give me 1 second. 155. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna do this wrong. Are you 150, 51? Yeah. Okay. There. I got. Yeah, that's your Walmart. Oh, you got jokes. All right. Give me a second. Yeah. No worries. No worries. You probably was like, "Who's that girl?" Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go out and drop off this product for this customers. Okay, so in the meantime, you guys enjoy the neighborhood. Okay, there you go. I'll be back. Don't move. Don't go nowhere. Okay, guys, I am back. She is back. Oh my lord. I had a drop off. Y'all know I multitask, okay? I multitask. Gotta get my money. But at the end of the day, guys, that's my last drop. I think I want to go home now because I went grocery shopping today on top of all the extra stuff that I was doing, and then I end up dropping off and the customer gave me something I don't need but I love, which is some chips. He had in his garage a whole bunch of different like chips and dips and stuff like that. So I said I'll take a little chip, not that, but it was a nice kind gesture. And around this time, this heathen time, everybody want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'm like, actually, this is my first year where they're saying Merry Christmas, and I smile. I'm like, how do you all deal with that? I would love to know, how do you guys deal with wrong holidays? You're on your faith walk, and you have individuals that would say Merry Christmas, and out of respect and courtesy, do you just smile and say, oh, okay? Or you keep moving? Do you not say nothing? How do you guys go along with that? Because you have people that, dealing with this holiday is like such a big deal that now I'm to the point where I don't even know what to say. I remember I defended myself pretty well during the Halloween, because not everybody celebrate Halloween. But then for me, it was a little bit different during the holidays, because it's like Merry Christmas. For them, it's a courtesy. Merry Christmas. And if you don't respond, should I not respond? Should I say thank you? Should I just say okay? Like, what's you guys respond? Or you just say, I do not celebrate Christmas at all. Leave me alone. Like, I don't know, guys. It's new for me. It's definitely something different. And I'm just to the point where I'm like, oh man, I don't even know what to say anymore, because only now holidays and wishings is going to start coming upon us as we go through this season. And I know as a service in the courier world, the gig economy, that's part of the service. I don't say Merry Christmas, but they will tell me Merry Christmas, and I would smile. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I don't celebrate that like that. I don't celebrate that. And everybody looking at you like you're strange, like you have 3 eyes and one is in your forehead and one on your nose. It just looks strange, but they'll get over it. They'll figure it out pretty soon. So guys, like I was mentioning, oh no, girlfriend, no, never. Oh no, I'm not doing that order. Give me 1 second, guys, as I'm looking through here. They're trying to give me crazy orders, and oh no, not taking it. That's one thing too. When you are working in the gig economy, you get the opportunity to pick and choose. You can choose what orders you want to take, and you can refuse, and it's okay, because you have all day. Like today, I'm just getting started. I only did 3 orders, guys. I've done 3 Walmart Spark orders. I went grocery shopping. The gym instructor did not show up, so I ended up, just living la vida loca, and basically decide I was going to do me. But I would love for you guys to drop in the comments, how do you guys deal with the holiday? How do you all deal with that? When you're in the service business and somebody tells it to you, do you just smile? Do you just say, okay? Or you just don't say nothing? I mean, I would love to know. This is my first year walking in the truth, and I'm learning, on things that, is just a whole bunch of heathenism, and you don't no longer want to do that. So, but I'm in the service world, and that's people normality of telling you Merry Christmas during the holiday, and you're like, man, If I don't say it to you, why you say it to me? Like, I'm trying to understand it, guys. Help me out here. Hold on, guys. Let me finish up, guys, on why your hair is struggling. So number 5, I'm sorry. I know I reminisced. I went on the other side. The number 5 would have been the protective styles may actually be damaging you. Okay, all the tight braids, all of those. Let me hide it under a wig. All those. Oh, let me put some nice long braids. Y'all know you used to be having in those blonde braids in. Y'all know that. Yes, you all did. Every one of y'all had a little taste of it. Y'all don't tell me you didn't have a little taste of it. You had a little taste of it. You used to put in the red braids, the blonde braids. You used to put all that nice long hair all the way past your kneecap. Y'all know that's what you all used to be doing, because I used to be doing it too. And you know what? That's what they say. Oh, it's the style. It's the style. It ain't no style. All your hair all damaged. So stop putting things in your hair that you ain't used to by people who's using you as the guinea pig, because they're not even doing it right. You're gonna pay $2 to get yourself braided up. Well, I say $2, but y'all know $300, $400, $500 worth of braids that's gonna cost your whole hair by the end of it. Okay, your whole hair. Because you know under those braids, you ain't trying to oil it, you ain't trying to do nothing under those braids. And you have them in, some of y'all used to put them in for like 2 months, 8 weeks. Let's get that money worth, and damage your whole hair. Okay? So, after I already told you the 4 ways or the 4 scenarios that's probably your hair is going through, which is your ends is the problem. It's not your scalp. And I just share with you guys, if you all just coming in, you can go back and figure out how you can detox your scalp to try to see if that's the problem. Another area you can check in is your scalp could be clogged up too. If it's clogged up, your ends could be brittle. All of that is where your hair is starting off the damage. Start looking for these signs so you all can detect it from now. Don't wait too long, because you're gonna be struggling. So number 1 is don't blame it on your scalp. The growth is coming. It's your ends that you're not taking care of. You have no routine. And because you're lacking a routine, your hair will forever remain the same length. Okay? So it's not the scalp that your hair is not growing. Your hair is growing. It's you're not taking care of it. And normally when I say taking care of it, you want to make sure that you're taking care of your hair weekly. You want to wash and declog. I would suggest start off weekly. Okay, moisturize your hair daily or every other day, depending on your hair. Some people's hair is longer than others, so you guys would know. If you have locks in, you may not be able to wet your hair, but you'll be able to grease your scalp or use whatever products necessary to keep your hair moisturized. And try to wash your hair more than every month. Okay, just stop that. But I ain't wash my hair, it's gonna get rotten. And shoot, you better wash that funky hair. Wash your hair, clean it up, so that way it can grow. Because sometimes dirt is what's keeping it from growing. Oh my gosh, did I just say that? Yes, I did. I said it. Okay, wash your hair once a week, or maybe twice, depending on needed. Okay, so out of the 6 things that I mentioned to you guys, number 1 was stop blaming it on your scalp, because your hair is growing. It's your ends. 2, your scalp could be clogged up. That's why it's not growing. Number 3, you're moisturizing it incorrectly. Okay? That way your hair is so dry and brittle and breaking off. 4, you're lacking protein, or you're putting too much protein on your hair. Every week you don't need eggs on your hair and all that extra heavy protein. You may need just a hot oil treatment. And when I say hot oil treatment, get yourself some nice 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, olive extra virgin oil. You know, you can do grapeseed oil, put that thing in the microwave for a couple seconds, heat that up, and start from the ends, and then you rub it into your scalp. If you all want a protein, because you're lacking protein, get yourself 2 to 3 tablespoons of fat mayo. Add yourself an egg in there. Squeeze a little bit of honey in there because it helps with the humectant, and basically it helps coat the of the hair as well. So honey is a good thing. You add that to your hair, mix that thing up, and yes, guys, I know it's mayo, and mayo has a scent, but that means you gotta wash it right. Now, when I put my mayo in my hair, that's what I put in first, and to rinse it out real good. Make sure you have enough water so you can rinse it out good, and then add yourself to cut the scent. Apple cider vinegar will cut the scent as well. So you not only using the mayo for protein, you can use the apple cider vinegar to help wash it out and get all that thing out of your hair. It works tremendously, guys. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with it. Okay, so make sure that you all are taking advantage. I don't know if you all are taking notes, but if you're not taking notes, you should be taking notes. Okay, because I'm telling you, that is where it's at. Give me 1 second here. Let me get to the other one. I got to turn off my app. I'm getting too much order. Business is just coming in here, and I need to turn off. Okay, there it is. So I turn off. So let's go back to it. So the other number 5 is protective style. Your protective style that you're using is currently not working for you. So even on your faith walk, holiness walk right now, you tie your hair. Make sure that you're letting your hair breathe when you're home. Now, we can't show our head. We keep our head covered. But when you're home, you can relax a little bit more. If you're sitting down, watching TV, reading your scriptures, pull out some moisturizer or your aloe vera juice bottle. Remember, I told you I have to mix it at the beginning of this video, a 50-50. Put some aloe vera juice in and spritz the end of your hair and try to retwist them with the moisturizer. That helps the retention. Okay, now like I say, when I find a secret to get a full-blown edge, I will let y'all know. But not everybody has a nice little hairline. Some folks edges is all the way in the back of their head, because they're not blessed with edges, and it's okay, because you can cover it up, put a hat on, put a scarf on. Yeah, but at the end, make sure that you guys have a routine. Don't just willy-nilly in it. Even it's going to take some time. Just like how we put some time into learning our scriptures, trying to clean out the feces within our worship. Everything you do in life, you have to make a schedule, plan. Proper prior planning prevents poor performance. I don't like twisting my hair. So the first part of the month or the ending of the month, I'll go so a friend can twist my hair, but I wash my hair weekly in deep condition so that way when I have to retwist it, it's easier for me to see the back of my hair, and I can just retwist it real quick. It's probably going to take an hour, maybe 2, maybe 3, because I'm a little slower when it comes to twisting. But what I'm trying to say is put some time into your hair. The same thing when it comes to your skincare, your business, when it comes to your health, when it comes to your holiness walk. Put some time in. It's not going to just happen from one day to the next. You got to put some time in, okay? So sometimes the protective style, like I was mentioning, can be too long, so it stresses out your hair because it's pulling on you. It can be too tight. Too much tension is pulling all your little edges out. So that's why your growth may stop, your hairline, because it's stressed out. So in order for you guys to try to retain the little bit of growth that you're getting, make sure that you're not doing too much, or you're doing the 5 steps that I just mentioned to you guys. And don't forget, guys, that you need a schedule. Don't willy-nilly your hair. Your hair is very important. So products that I've used to help fix my problem, and you know, these are affordable products for you guys, and I know that they're effective because I tried them. I love sharing things with you guys that I've tried and I know it works. I know it works. I'm very finicky when it comes to products for my hair. I only use a natural product. I don't like fighting all this. Oh, this was $50 worth, you know, of this brand and this is the best. No, Paulette's gonna give you what I've tried it all. When I give you all a tip, it's because I already troubleshooted it. Okay? I troubleshoot it so I know it works. All right? So number one, for moisturize and strength, because this is what I want you all to do starting this weekend when you all go on your stuff. Moisturizing and strength, we're going to start focusing on, because right now we have brittle ends, we got some tough dry ends, we got hair that's not growing, we got little midget size hair, you can't even get in a ponytail. They're the sisters that I'm talking to, okay? The ones in the back, I'm talking to you, okay? We want to grow some hair under a little scarf. Yes, we want healthy hair as well. So number one, I tried out the Shea Moisture. They called it the Makua Honey and Mafura Oil Conditioner. It's water-based. Okay, that works. I also tried out the Satinique that's one of my products that I've used. I've been using for a long time. It's Satinique Moisturizer from my page. You can find my business page on here. You can go and you can get it from there, or you can go to Walmart and pick up any shampoo and conditioner that you feel you can afford. Okay, that starts with aqua, meaning water-based is the first ingredients. That will work for you. And what it does, it will help with deep hydration and softness. So you want to make sure that your conditioners are water-based. Another brand that I've tried that I liked was the Maili. I think it's Maili Organic. It's like Babasu Mint Deep Conditioner. Listen, these names are a little crazy, I know, but I tried it. It's the Mielle Organics, and it's the deep conditioner that they have. That works tremendously. The other one is the Tejan Honey Miracle Mask. That helps for, it hydrates your dry and brittle ends instantly. That's the T, a T and a GIN. So those three products, you don't have to get those, but make sure that you're deep conditioning your hair at least once a week, guys. Once a week, that's all Paulette is asking you all to do. Okay? Now I'm going to go through, because I want you all to learn how to start focusing on a healthy scalp, and how when your hair is taken care of from the scalp, the growth is going to be more easier, because every little thing come out of that follicle is going to be strong. And how are we going to do that? Give me a second here. How we're going to do that is basically one product that I highly recommend, and I mentioned it at the beginning, is the Jamaican Black Castor Oil. Woo woo, the winner. Okay, let me tell you, you have an edges problem, Jamaican Black Castor Oil. You have a scalp problem, Jamaican Black Castor Oil. You have your ends is brittle, Jamaican Black Castor Oil. Y'all get the drift, okay? It stimulates the follicles, plus it thickens your edges. Make sure it's the Jamaican Black Castor Oil. That works for me. I'm giving you all products that I've used that work for me, and I'm still trying, but at least I can get a nice little scoop if I put some time in. It's not bald as it used to be, okay? I got a little hair coming here and there. It's coming. It ain't perfect, you know, but at the end of the day, guys, these are products that I want you to also try to help you with a healthy scalp, so you can retain your hair length and you can help grow your hair. All right, they have the rosemary mint scalp oil also that help unclog the follicles and the breakups. When I tell you about that, all that gooey breakup from all that extra oil and not washing it out appropriately. And you know, back in the day, they used to talk about, oh, we're going to put some, you know, let's do wash and goes with just conditioner. We're not using no shampoo. That was the most dumbest invention. Whoever created that in the natural hair community was crazy. You need shampoo to clean out the gook out of the scalp, okay? So don't be coming there about, oh, we're not going to use no shampoo. Shampoo is stripping our hairs. No, you have the wrong shampoo. That's why it's stripping out all the oils out of your hair. If you get the right shampoo with the water base, you wouldn't have any issues, all right? So that one shampoo that will work is the Tea Tree brand. That's water-based. It works perfectly for me. Get the mint flavor. I like the mint because it helps the circulation and it stimulates the scalp on its own without you having to do too much. When you're washing it, you can just feel the freshness. I like the mint flavors of the stuff. So if you're trying it, get either the rosemary mint scalp from I call it the Miele or Miele or one of those, the Mielle. That works tremendously. My hair loves that one. And the Tea Tree shampoo, any brand you can get. That will help break down all that extra buildup that your hair have and unclog the follicles. Because that's why your hair is probably not growing, because you have not found the right products to help you unclog so that your new growth can come out in peace without feeling like it's blocked. Okay, we want to unblock that. And then the next thing I want to share with you guys is 3. I'm giving you guys 3 and 3s. So 3 tips that you guys can use on your daily moisturize, to moisturize your hair daily. And that is the aloe vera juice. Remember, I mentioned aloe vera juice works tremendously to help unclog, and it's also help to hydrate without the buildup. Okay, without that extra buildup. Is very light. You can mix it half in a bottle of water, spritz your hair, start from the ends, and you can retwist on a daily basis or every other day. That will help refresh your hair and to help keep it healthy and moisturized. Okay, that is one. The other one, I don't know if you guys heard about the Kinky Curly Not Today brand. That's the conditioner that I use with my K-Mix, the 4-ingredient moisturizer that I use every other day, and I retwist every other day. You don't have to do it every other day. You could do it once a week, but I do every other day because I feel like my hair, with all the fitness and in and out of the gym and all that, it just makes my hair get brittle from the sweat. So I don't have a problem doing every other day. And sometimes if I do like a long hike and I sweat a lot, I may wash my hair in the middle of the week and at the end of the week as well and retwist it. You got to put some time in. Take some time in, and the more you develop your routine, the more faster you'll be able to go through it, and it would not become a chore for you. It would just become a habit. Okay, this is what I'm telling you guys. The other thing from Cream of Nature, also have a nice leave-in oil. It's an oil spray to help you with your moisturizer daily, that you can use daily, and it's not going to cause a whole bunch of buildup. And that's from Cream of Nature. Has argan oil leave-in spray that you can use on a daily basis as well. You know, for those that probably braid their hair like me, and you may not do my routine of washing and deep conditioning every week to help soothe the brittleness that your hair as a 4C will get, but you can try it, you know, however your routine is. You just make sure that you are oiling the scalp and you are taking care of your scalp correctly. Okay, now for protecting your ends, I know that everybody waited. I told you guys I was going to give you guys a little treat at the end of the video, because what happened is we were talking about split ends. So now I'm going to tell you guys what it is that I use to help protect the ends from now on. I know I waited this long time, 49 minutes, to give you guys what we should have been talking about in the first place, which was how to prevent. So I'm going to give you guys 3 options that you guys could try starting this weekend on your routine to help protect your ends moving forward. Number one will be grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil helps seals moisture. Remember at the beginning I told you guys to get a lock system, meaning a moisturizing system. There's two ways I shared with guys at the beginning. One is a lock and the other one is the K-Mix. You could use either one of those to get your hair protected and seal in the moisture. Grapeseed oil is very light. Also, olive oil is really light and really good. And start from your ends, guys. Sometimes we always trying to get the scalp right. No, start from your ends. When you're doing it, putting in your protective styles or you're retwisting your braids, make sure you're coating the ends correctly, that when you're finished, you're gonna know when your hair is at that peak point of recovery, because when you put those two strand twists in with the water, the oil, and the cream, you're going to automatically see at the end it's going to coil for you. If that hair coiled, you're on the right track. Okay. Number two, make sure that you either using your satin bonnets or a satin pillowcase to make sure to prevent dryness and friction. Now 4C hair, I don't know what kind of hair you have. I have 4C hair, so I need to use me a satin bonnet every night. I need to make sure that I get my my little edges juicy with a nice little Jamaican black castor oil, so that way when I put on my bonnet under, and also the rest of your hair, you want to make sure that has enough moisture oils under there, so when you put your satin bonnet on there, it's not smothering. Okay, so that satin bonnet pillowcase is going to help prevent dryness and friction in your hair. And last but not least, guys, I'm letting you guys know that heatless stretching tools is going to help protect length without damage. Okay, and when I say heatless stretching tools, if you are working, you wash your hair, let air dry is fine. You don't need to comb all the time unless you're gentle with it. Don't pop your hair out, because right now we're not allowed to cut our hair. You want to protect your hair, so you got to put love into your hair. I'm figuring out that finger detangling is the best method at this point in time, because you can feel if you're finger detangling your hair, you're going to be able to feel, when you're going through with the moisturizer, it's a smooth, it's a little rough, it has a little lumps in it. If your hair have a little lumps, when I say lumps, meaning you can feel little granny seeds at the end, is because it's brittle. It's because it's damaged, okay? And it's eating up all the rest of the hair. That's why you can't see the length. It's not stretchy. Don't have no elasticity in it, okay? So they're the tips that I've been using, guys. I need to do much better, yes, but I thought I wanted to share them with you today, because I know that we all having this struggle with trying to grow our hair, and to retain the length is the hardest part when it comes to your natural hair. The first phase is chopping it off. The second phase, guys, is trying to get it in a ponytail. Okay, the third phase is, okay, I got it in a ponytail now, I got to get it where I can braid the ends of it and wrap it around. Once you get there, that means your hair is growing. But then at the end of the day, the hardness starts now, because now you have the length that you got to figure out how to deal with, because you're no longer a little short little smudge anymore. You have some hair on you. Okay, so some folks' hair, all hair is not created equal. So just mind, let you all know this. This was based upon my hair experience that I share with you guys. And I just want you guys to know that, I wish you guys the best with your hair journey, but develop a hair routine. starting today, figure out, am I going to wash my hair in deep condition every other week? Am I going to wash my hair in deep condition every week, which I recommend to you guys? And if you doing strenuous workouts, I would advise you all to probably do twice a week. You wash your hair in the middle of the week and not on the weekend, and give yourself a nice little protective style. Keep your hair moisturized and tie covered at the same time, and make sure you protect your ends. The reason I put these in, because I know the sun and the free radical love to eat up your hair, and it gives your hair split ends when the sun hit it. So I like to put my 2-strand twist in. Sometimes I do wear it down, but to protect my ends, I will put in these 2 little Bantu knots in it. That's what I'm calling it. So when I put my 2 Bantu knot, I tuck my ends under, so to prevent too much damage, and then I put my covering on. Okay, so that's how I do mine. If you all have different secret on how you go about your stuff, share it with me, because we're all learning. But I share with you guys what it is that I learned and what's been working for me so far. And natural hair is not impossible, guys. Okay, you just got to put a little bit of intention in there. Just put a little bit of intention in there. It's not impossible. Everybody can grow beautiful hair. The real struggle is not your hair. It's the silent things that block your progress, like the dryness, the breakage, the buildup, the imbalance, not having a routine. Because once you start to care for your hair and your scalp, moisturizing consistently and protecting your ends, your growth will show. You're going to start seeing your progress. Your hair is going to start growing, and then you just, all you need to do is just develop the habit. That's it. And find the right products. So I hope that I share the little bit of products that I did share that worked for me. May or may not work for you. You don't have to go out and buy those products. You could find yourself some other ones right from your kitchen and start your routine right from your kitchen with your olive oil and your coconut oil and whatever extra oil you want to add in there. But keep your routine simple, guys. You don't have to spend a lot of money, guys. Like I said, for a deep conditioner, get some mayo. Everybody got some mayo in the refrigerator. Your neighbor tell them, give you 2 to 3 tablespoons of mayo, and you put in your hair. Yes, mayo sound to some people, but it works miracles, especially instead of buying the 10 little tiny packs of deep conditioner that's basically not even for your hair, because it has alcohol in it, so it just brittles your hair even more. So, or pull out some avocado, smash it, squeeze some honey over it, and put it on your hair. So that sounds nasty to some folks too, but avocado is a nice deep conditioner, guys. Blend it in the blender and put it on your hair. I have not tried the rice water. Some folks say they use rice water. I haven't particularly tried rice water, but the people that did use the rice water a few times, their hair is beautiful. I love Cover Naturals hair. She always shared last time about the rice water and stuff that she started to use and stuff. She has beautiful hair, guys. Go over there. People that has beautiful hair, ask them questions. Because everybody want to have and develop a nice habit on how they can grow their hair and how they can retain the length. The problem is retaining the length. So you already know the struggle, and I just give you guys some short little tips, on how you can help prevent the damages and how you can improve your health, a healthy hair care. Okay, with that, guys, I am going to say a bitty goodie. But oh my gosh, I forgot to say hello to you guys. Sorry. Brother Goyo is in here. Hey, Brother John. Thank you for joining Life with Paulette. Sister Abram, welcome in. Thank you so much. Sister Abram say, yes, you're so right, sis. When it's said to me, I'll say season greeting. This if I'm asked what I'm doing for Christmas. I say I don't celebrate it. Yes, I get that strange look, sis. LOL. Oh well. Yeah, that's what we get. I get the strange look too when you start out there with Merry Christmas. Everybody's so excited, and you're like, Okay, but I like that though. Season's greetings. Okay, I think that one would be better. That one would be better to say, right? I like that. Thank you for sharing that, Sister Abram. I appreciate that. Sister Abram say, I'm still learning those sis. I mean, we all are a work in progress. We all learning here. I'm still learning too. A lot of things that I still need to learn. I'm still learning. I think I'll be forever learning because I'm not the smartest in the bunch. I'll probably be the one in the back seat catching on slowly, but when I get it, I get it. So I'm learning too, sis. Sis say, yes, I don't wash my hair. I don't wash my hair enough. We'll try to do better. Sister Abram. Now, I just want you to know, sister, I hope I didn't push, I ain't trying to tell you to. I just want everybody to get a routine and just know that once a month it's not gonna cut it. Okay, you have product build up. You need to clean out and cleanse that hair and all that good stuff. But you know what? I just want you guys to know it. Develop a routine at your pace, at your leisure, sister, and change a little bit at a time. And in due time, your routine will be down packed. Okay, you're gonna know the products that you could go to and the products you're gonna run away from. But if we all need to develop a little better at cleansing the scalp and deep conditioning and getting that routine down. Otherwise our hair will be looking like some patch, dry patch somewhere here or there, looking like a tostito, a toasted piece of bread. Hi, Mr. Sal, brother Sal, how are you? Greetings to you, Sister Paulette. I hope all well, brothers and sisters. Thank you for stopping by, brother. Thank you for stopping by. And I'm going to wind this up by now, guys. I just wanted to make sure that I was sharing with you guys a little bit in regards to your hair, natural hair journey. I hope you guys is enjoying these types of video. If you are, please go ahead, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. If you're loving this type of flow of material information, then let me know so that way I can make a little bit more of the material. And on top of that, guys, if you all would prefer to hear something else other than what I'm talking about, just let me know and I'll be more than happy to create a videos just for you and do some research too. Brother Sal say, amen. It's a blessing, and I hope you all have a blessed day and night. Yes, brother, you too, brother. So with that, guys, thank you for joining Life with Paulette once again. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button and drop a comment, guys, if you like these type of video. I'll appreciate it. And we are wrapping up like Sister A. Brown is saying today, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I love you guys so much. Thank you, guys. Have a blessed day. Deuces. Bye-bye. Oh, hold on. Sister A. Brown say, wrapping it up. If you haven't done so yet, she say, go subscribe. So you listen to Sister A. Brown, okay? Go subscribe and hit the like button. Bye-bye.